Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Subnautica in our Into the Locker series. So we need to start making stuff. It looks like we need to make the Neptune gantry next. And there's just a construct button once we bring the stuff that we need. And that's really, it's a plasteel ingot. That's not a lot. We know exactly what we need for that. We just got to go back to base and grab the stuff. We'll probably take Marcus, because Marcus will be faster. We can leave the Cyclops and the Prawn here. But we are ready to go. Platform's been constructed. I'm assuming there are no threats nearby. I do hear a Reaper. The Warpers are no longer a threat at all, which is really cool. They just kind of say hello to you. Yeah, see? I could even swim up to them at this point. They just... There's nothing to protect anymore. Oh, wait, hang on. Did I just... That's right. I have Marcus up here. My bad. Should have swam towards the indicator. It's a shame we can't see what we need for more than one... Hang on. Yeah, we only get to see one at once. That's kind of frustrating. But I guess I kind of get it, because from a gameplay standpoint, they would have wanted... I'm not saying this is the best way to do it, but like, the motivation is, let's not give players the ability to just go and gather everything they need to beat the game in one go. They make you do it one step at a time. Maybe that's what's going on. I assume, from what it looks like, that that's what they've done. But, alright, so, titanium here. Plasteel ingot, we've got everything we need. We really do. I'll need to grab some lubricant, but that's easily done given where we're going. Yeah, and copper wire. There's 3 or 4 different components for this thing, now that we've started building it. This is just the gantry, so we haven't started building the rocket yet. The rocket, I assume, is what's going to require massive amounts of resources. Let's head down here really quickly. Okay, that's all. Excuse me. I don't think I even aggroed him. He did not seem that frustrated with me. Beautiful game. I think I have everything I need. I think I've got enough titanium in the locker to make another ingot. And I might even have an ingot laying around somewhere in the base, which would be worth checking for. But that should be in the titanium locker already if I do. So... Oh, wrong way. Let me quickly see if I have ingots in this locker. I do not.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, really? Do you need to make some lubricant? So I'll take care of that really quick. Lee? I assume there might be more lubricant required at some point, so I'm going to continue with that for a second. And then I should have enough room to at least grab... Well, hang on. Thought I made 4. That was definitely 3. My bad. Radio doesn't have anything incoming for me anymore. The ion cell is done charging, so we can put that back in the Cyclops when we get back to it. Don't need the... Yeah. I can actually put some of the medical kits up. Not that there's a ton of room in this locker. Because there's not. But you know what? The eggs can go downstairs. That much is true. So let's put the med kits up here. Because I don't need to carry that many around. I really just need 1 at this point.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Good. Let's put the eggs downstairs. There we go. Okay, so... Ingot, that's right. And copper wire. So, those two. There we go, that's all we need. Then we need to make it a plasteel ingot, which will require lithium, of which I have plenty. Lithium times 2. Let's go get it. Just 2. Oh, let's make the copper wire. Yeah, I assume, again, I assume the rocket will require considerably more. Okay, that's everything we need. All right, Mark, let's go. Oh, man. It's got its own indicator now. Very cool. It is almost happening. So it's saying it won't launch if there are threats detected. I'm guessing that's not referring to sea creatures, that's referring to the gun. So you have to shut down the gun in order to launch. So it's just the order in which I did these things. I didn't go back to the captain's quarters until it was more of a last-second thing. Whoa! Hello? That was a bad knock. All I did was hit some metal that was floating. It knocked me way off course, too. Alright. It's getting dark. Kind of wanted to see this go up during the daytime, but I'll take it. Let's stay near the surface, shall we? Don't want to attract the attention of that Reaper Leviathan. I'm so curious to see what it's going to take to make the rest of this. That's where my head is right now. Like, I want to see that. What is it going to require of me? Here's the tip of the gun, just sitting in the water. It's no longer functioning. You know, with how long this installation has been here, you would think that there'd be seaweed, like, all over it, but there's just kelp draping a few different spots, and that's it. Alright. Step 1. Actually, it might be kind of cool to see this go up at night. I love it. Oh, I thought the music was gonna keep going for a second, but I guess it didn't. Obviously. Alright, so that's going to take a while. Actually, about a similar amount of time to the platform. Will I be able to use the same thing, or do I have to go up to another platform up there? Neptune boosters. Okay, plasteel ingot, nickel ore, aerogel, and a wiring kit. Again, got everything I need. So the experimental boosters I'm going to need to build first. Let's go over and check this thing out, though. Is the elevator functioning already? I'll bet it is. I bet it totally is. Okay, the elevator's already here, so we just need to... Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Holy crap. Alright, well... Cool beans. So there's a call elevator button and an activate button. Good to know. In case you ever find yourself standing up here and the elevator's not there. It's also a really nice diving platform, might I say. Although I'm not sure you can get enough of a jump to... That could be a potentially catastrophic situation. Okay, so we need to get more plasteel. Ideally, I wish I knew more what the ingredients were going to be, because I could just bring them back. What I could do is I could go ahead and just farm as much titanium as I can stand, because clearly we're going to need lots of that, right?
Huh? Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. I may do that. Alright, so now we're headed back to base alpha. So we're going to be... Oh, hello, hey gun. Hey. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Let's repair Marcus. Just ran him straight into the tip of the gun. Like an idiot. Okay. Again, a little bit of back and forth for a bit here. But is it still just showing me the one blueprint? Yep, one at a time. One at a time. All right, then. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Hey, Warper. I'm not scared of you anymore. I don't have to be. It's a beautiful thing.
Calorie intake recommended.
I'm on it. Don't worry about it.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, so we've mostly emptied this place out, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, see, here's some... This is a lot of what we need. It's not everything, but it's getting there. We're going to need to go back to base, and I'll drop some stuff off when I go. The bleach stays here, absolutely. The benzene I'll take with me. Propulsion cannon stays here. We've got some additional lithium here, too. And a 100% power cell that I'll need to see if I can exchange those with anything. Let's go ahead and drink both of those waters, just so as to get room for these power cells. I'll need that titanium eventually. I don't need the rest of that. I've got enough at the base. Where's the light coming from? I didn't expect there to be light in here. That's weird. Also, yeah, I have food here that I can totally use. That's right. I was like, why did I come back here? Right, the ion power cell's almost dead. Although I seem to remember, did I actually pick up one that I can exchange? Yes, I did. Alright, so let's pop you in there. Alright, these are all pretty good. Pop that one there. Then back downstairs we go. Now, see, the thing is, I'm not worried about taking these back with me because my main objective is just to make some ion power cells and bring them back to the Cyclops. So I'm going to leave them out of my inventory. It's not necessary to have them with me. And I'm going to drop off this lubricant as well, just so I can grab a little bit of food, a little bit at a time, before I go anywhere. 1.
Vital signs stabilizing.
2. 3. 4. Yeah, I planted a couple of these trees, so... Do you not lose health anymore for eating the same thing over and over, or does it just not happen with lantern fruit? I guess it just doesn't happen with lantern fruit. That's nice. Only happens with, like, meat of certain kinds. Makes sense. Let's go. All right. And off we go. Grab some more titanium. Do we have the chip with us? No, I think I offloaded the chip again. Back at base, though. It's in the gear locker, I think. That would be a warper, but I don't have to worry about the warpers. The warpers know that I am not infected, so they see that there's no reason to kill me. That makes perfect sense, actually. They were not... The reason they were never attacking my vehicles, and they would warp me out of my vehicle, is that they wanted to get me into the water where they could then kill me. Because their purpose is to protect against the virus. Is to stop the Kara bacteria, it's actually not a virus, it's bacteria, from leaving the planet. And they kill any life forms they detect that are infected by it. So I no longer have to worry about them attacking me or just taking me out of my vehicles. Which is weird in a way, because if there was ever a time to sandbox Subnautica, it's this moment in the game, right? But, you know, that happens, like, right at the end. And I mean, you can sandbox anytime you want. We've talked about that a bunch in this series. That's one of the great things about the way this game is designed, is that the story doesn't force your hand at any particular point. You don't have a timer once you become infected. You don't have to worry about any of that. You just do your thing. Okay. First things first, we have more to unload. Also, yeah, I have room, so let's head over here and grab the scanner room HUD chip. Plug that in. Use that to grab some metal in a bit. For our next plasteel ingot. Now, uraninite, we made a locker for you. And then we need nickel, but not that much. Just 3. We've already got 3 on us, so I can put up most of the nickel I'm carrying. And what else do I need? Aerogel and a wiring kit. It's the silver that I might not have. Yeah, I don't think I have any silver anywhere, which is weird, but I don't. Unless it's in the locker upstairs where the lead was, which it might be, but I doubt it. So, and we need one more aerogel, right? Oh, okay. Well, I've got a gel sack. And I've got ruby. So that's easily fixed. Yeah, then we just need everything for the plasteel ingot. What else are we carrying that I can drop? The gold. That's it. And the copper, actually. Alright, so there's that, and we have enough room to get the titanium we need. I should probably put some more of this stuff up. I can't remember how much extra room I have in the gear locker. Not much at this point. Oh, I actually have more than enough, because I took the eggs out. That's right. Let's put the stalker teeth up and the table coral sample up. Give us a little bit of room. We'll drink the disinfected water for a little bit more room, and then... salvage time. Let's go over... No, let's go in the direction where there's a bunch. I'd rather not waste time. Suddenly find myself in an area where it's just more difficult to find than it should be. Hey, buddy, you're closer than I thought. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. When I was a kid, I knew the difference between the words then and than. I did. But you know how sometimes you just misread things, especially when you're young and you're still like taking in the world at a rapid pace? I remember that phrase being written on rearview mirrors. I especially remember it from Jurassic Park, which you may recall as well, because that was part of the whole thing with that movie, is the T-Rex chasing after the Jeep. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. But I used to think it read, until it clicked for me, which I don't remember when it was. I used to think it read, objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. As in, then, T-H-E-N. As in, objects in the mirror have to be close, and then they show up. That's what I thought it said. I'm not kidding. As a child, my brain just... And again, I knew the difference between the words. It's just, for whatever reason, the heuristics in my brain, like, I did not recognize that it was an A, not an E. Like, I was just reading it one way, and I was determined to keep reading it that way. Oh, good times. So we just need a plasteel ingot at this point. And is it just one that we need, or do we need two? Just one. And, oh no, we need the wiring kit as well. Which I need to check now to see if I have some. Also, did I... Yes, I did. I do not have silver. Okay, well... Question answered. Fastest way to get silver. Probably just to go cave diving really quickly, to tell you the truth. Let me set the... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the scanner to look for basalt chunks. Or not basalt, but sandstone. Look for sandstone. It should be in range. It should find some in just a second. And how many... Yep, I just need the 2 for the wiring kit. And the wiring kit really is just 2 silver, right? Make sure I'm not completely wrong about that. Yep, just the 2 silver. Okay. Lead, gold. Really just need 2 silver, that's it. As if I haven't been saying that already. Alright, there's some down there. This is really where I want to go, because as the scanner continues to find them, it'll find the most down in the kelp forest, because that's where the caves are, where you can find a lot of it. Alright, there's 1 silver. Oh hey, we're in a volcanic cave. Didn't realize this is where we were. Remember this? Silver. That's our 2 silver, actually. There we go. Let's go. That's all we need. That wasn't far at all. That worked out. I'm going to leave it on sandstone chunk because you never know if we need to grab more. That'll be handy to have in the future. But I will go ahead and take that out, because that is, when you're not using it, it is not pretty to look at. So it looks like we're going to finish this well before episode 60, but I told you I would go to 60, and that's what we're going to do. I was hoping that we would finish it by then, and it looks like we definitely will. But now it's just a question of sandboxing it until 60. Just having some fun, seeing what else we can do. Let's see, where are you? There you are. Neptune boosters, plasteel ingot. So that requires some lithium. Thankfully, lithium is something of which I have plenty. I couldn't remember if it was 1 or 2 lithium that I need, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. It is 2. Grabbed 2. Alright, so there's that, and that means we now have everything you need for the boosters. Let's go back and make those, and then I'll have to call this one quits. But we can get this done first.
All systems online.
It's not too far away. And again, I'm just thinking, the way this works is that as the rocket builds up and as the components get more and more advanced, we have to make more and more advanced components. And we might even have to go through the portal to get some stuff. It would be cool if you could actually build teleporters. It would. I wonder if you can, or if you'll be able to in future versions of the game. I'm actually going to go around this side of the island. It's a little bit faster. Actually, hang on. We're going to stay on the surface here so we can watch this come into view. Ah, you can see the tower. So cool. Come on, stay above the water, please. So awesome. It might not have been necessary to build it all the way over here. I was just thinking that I really was thinking the components even at this point. Oh, hey, look. Some lead. The components even at this point are not particularly complex. What's that? That's just a rock. That's a Reaper Leviathan, but I don't know where. I want to attach a base to this thing. I also want the music to keep going. Just saying. It's getting dark. You can tell how long this is taking because the sun is literally going down while we're clicking this. Awesome. All right, let's take a look at what we need to make next. And I assume, there we go. So this is going to require a little bit more. 2 ion power cells, crystalline sulfur, kyanite, and plastic ingots. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got that sulfur, so I think I still have everything I need. I do need to go back to base, so it's going to be a pretty straightforward run again, but the final component after this, I think, is the cockpit, and that's got to be complicated, so we'll have to see how that goes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time until episode 60, regardless of how long it takes to finish this. We'll play through 60. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.